What up, everyone, and welcome back to Link Show Youth. Let's go, week 6. Come on now, we're past halfway, Sienna.
I'm excited.
We've learnt from them half of the time, and I'm so excited for the second half because that means we will double our knowledge.
Yeah, double knowledge. Speaking of, do you want some more knowledge right now?
Yes. Oh, fun fact me right now. I'm so excited.
For you. Okay, true or false?
Yep.
Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and kale, and Brussels sprouts are all the same plant. True.
I actually thought you were going to say are all vegetables that I would avoid, and I would say true. No, I love me some broccoli straight to the bicep bracket. Anyway, no, they're not. Obviously, they're different. False.
Well, actually, it's true.
No, you're lying.
No, I'm not lying. Those are all the same plant, but they've just been like...
Food dyed? Yeah, the farmer's gone, oh, here we go. We made a cauliflower, and then we sprinkle some green food dye on it.
Okay, not food dye, but they have been bred down into different streams, so they all make different fruits.
Ah, there you go.
Just like how bananas used to have seeds, and now they don't have seeds.
Yeah, I knew that as well.
Double fun facts for you.
Double fun fact. Speaking of more learning, hey, have you learned anything? If you've learned anything, which I hope you have, and applied to your life, please let us know. In fact, not just what you've learned, I would love to know what you've applied to your life. So comment down below. Comment. And hey, if you cannot comment, you just got to go to a leader, teacher, parent, anyone who is able to comment, and then you go, excuse me.
Yes, no.
Yes, sorry. Could you please make a comment?
Yes, I can.
Bang, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle.
I'm so excited for today.
Yes, tell me why.
Today, we actually have Peter preaching.
Oh, come on now.
Which is going to be awesome.
Wow.
And more importantly, we're going to be learning about Daniel and the lion's den, which is another epic Bible story.
I'm so excited. So make sure, book out, pen out, Bible out, combine all together, and let's tune into Preach Part 1. Over to you, Petey McGee.
Hey guys, it's Peter. Oh my days, what am I doing on this side? Giving you the preach. I bet you they were like, oh, let's toss the part 1 to Peter now. And I'm here. I miss you guys. I miss being on the chair, but I am so glad I get to be with you guys here at Preach and sharing the word of Jesus. Now, I want to share with you a story. So recently I was at the birthday party of a friend. So I didn't really know this friend super well. Like I knew them, but I didn't really know them. But they were kind enough to invite me along to their birthday party, which was awesome. And I had a really good time. But this friend of a friend of mine wasn't a Christian and didn't really know about Jesus. So a lot of the people that came along to their party also didn't know Jesus, which isn't a bad thing. That wasn't a bad thing. It wasn't like, oh, I felt really weird to be there. Or I didn't want to hang out with them. That was fine. I wanted to hang out with them. It was still cool. But I was chatting with one of the friends and we were talking about life and what I did for work and what I did on my day-to-day basis, what I was doing, what I did for fun. And for some reason, part of me felt sort of embarrassed to tell them I was Christian. But anyways, I still told them, yep, I go to church on Sundays. I hang out with a lot of Christian friends. I do this for work. I make Christian videos for work and it's really fun. But I was still super embarrassed and I was trying to figure out, do they think I'm weird? Do they think I'm this sort of really weird person? And I wonder if you've ever felt the same way, where it feels almost embarrassing or scary to be Christian or scary to tell people that you follow Jesus. I want to let you know that you're not alone. I've felt that. So many people that I know have felt that. And even more so, someone in the Bible has felt that way. And this story is incredible because when people found out that he was worshiping God, he was sent to be killed. That's scary. But we'll talk more about that later. Right now, let's go for the Get It Dones. I miss them.
Thank you so much, Peter. That was an awesome Preach Part 1, and we're super excited to hear more very soon. But first, Noah, there's something very important that we have to do.
Yes, I've seen, this was here before, but it sort of blended in a little bit, but
confused.
Now my eyes have been shunned upon to it. What do you think why do we have numbers and letters?
I don't know, but there's, I'm assuming spelling?
You're right, Sienna. It is a word game. We're going to be doing some word spelling, but we're going to be putting on some upside down goggles. All right, so what you have to do is I will call out some words and one at a time, you will have to try and spell those words in under 30 seconds.
Oh no.
I think it's time to get it done.
All right, scissors, paper, rock. Who's going first?
Oh.
I don't know where our hand is. Okay, yep.
Scissors,
paper, rock. I swear if that's rock. Okay.
No, I think we both did scissors.
Yep, I did scissors. All right.
Okay. Scissors, paper, rock.
What? How? I lose every time, Mrs. Baby Rock. Can we do a different game?
I've got a strategy.
Sienna, your first word is, and you have 30 seconds to finish this. Your first word is table, and go.
I feel like what I'm good at in spell. I'm being.
Zed.
That's it. That's
Zed.
it. I can't see what I'm touching. That's a T.
You need a Z. I can't actually see
No,
what
I
you are,
want the
Sienna.
T.
Z. My eyes are actually not locking off.
No, I can spell. I just can't see the words. No,
Oh,
no,
yes.
no.
Put it down.
B,
It's gone,
L,
skis.
L, that's a 1, that's like basically an L.
2,
It's so hard to keep
1,
your head
and
straight.
time.
Yes. Great.
They're not arranged
start.
very pretty, but that's tab.
I don't see any words there.
I think that's actually bat.
It's just, I see the letters
No,
T. and
no,
the
they're
letter-
literally there.
Noah, you have a redemption here.
Here we go.
You can put yourself on the board. Your word is plant.
There's a T. I need a T. Need a P.
Oh, you got this. You got this. I mean, no.
20 seconds.
Ah, this
Whoa,
is actually
10 seconds goes by so fast.
P.
See, it's so hard to like.
This is actually insane.
The issue is not the words. It's like trying to figure out where your hand
10
is
seconds.
in space.
L.
That's like every letter.
N.
3, 2, 1,
Wait.
0.
Ah!
Are there any letters on there?
There's a lot of letters.
L.
I don't know if that's a word.
This is so hard.
It is really hard.
All right. I'll make it a little bit easier. I'll give you guys a minute this time. Your word is fruit.
Fruit. Okay. That's an R. I need that.
Nah.
I need a T.
Nah.
Well, yep. That is in the word fruit. Okay. Let's just.
Z. You need a Z, Sienna.
No, that's
Z.
a U. I need a
Z.
U.
Find the Z.
For what have I got? T, U, and something else. Okay.
Utah.
I'm not spelling Utah. Where's the?
This is actually.
It's so challenging.
This makes
I hope you know.
Yeah. When you're looking as a person with just normal eyes, you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening right now? But when you're inside the upside down
Okay.
void.
I just need
10
an F. I just need an
seconds.
F. No, I just need an F. Is there an F on the board?
Need an F.
I can't see
Sienna,
one.
you need an F.
3, 2, 1. Noah, is
Where
there an
was
F
it?
on the board?
Right.
That's an E. Was there no F on the board?
There is an F on the board.
Oh, hiding.
All right, Noah, your word is clown. Go.
Okay. Ooh, using the edge of the table. I like it.
This is actually
Yeah, it's really trippy.
brain rot.
The focus. Ooh. Should I be scared? I think I should be a little scared. Oh. No, it was better the other way.
5,
You got this.
What?
You
No,
got
no,
this.
no, please.
Sorry.
Three.
No!
2, 1, stop.
Tell me.
That spells the word clown.
Let's go. There is no way.
I think-
there is no way.
I think I should get bonus
That.
for also having no vision.
Let's go. Clown.
Takes one to know one.
5 weeks, 5 letters. W's for Noah.
Yeah, W's for Noah. Congrats.
L's for Sienna.
Yeah.
You know what this spells as well?
What?
Now.
Now.
And
And,
you know
what are
we're
we
gonna
doing
do right
now?
We're listening to Peter's preach part 2.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back, guys. I hope the Get It Done was fun. I miss it so much, but I hope it was awesome. And right now, I want to be telling you about the story that I mentioned earlier. Now, I was sharing earlier that I felt really scared and embarrassed to tell people that I was Christian, that I followed Jesus. And maybe you felt the same way. There was someone in the Bible who felt really, really scared because he was sent to be killed because he followed God. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about Daniel. Daniel in the book of Daniel from the book Daniel from the Bible. And Daniel in the Lion's Den, maybe you've heard of it. And that's the story I want to share with you today. You see, this man Daniel, he was one of the king's officials. Now, the king back in those days didn't really follow God. So a lot of their people didn't follow God either. And this king was a kind king, you might say. He liked Daniel. He liked Daniel a lot because Daniel was a very kind and righteous man who found favor in the eyes of God. Now, a lot of the other officials didn't like that Daniel was sort of the favorite. So they said, let's find a way to try and get this guy, right? So they went to the king. His name was King Darius. And they said, King Darius, you are the greatest man of all men. And everybody in this kingdom should only worship to you and should only praise you. Anybody who praises anybody other than you must be put to death in the lion's den. That's crazy. Now the king was like, oh, okay, that's just pretty good. That sounds good. Let me sign that rule. Let me sign that law and make it happen. So Daniel heard all about this, and I'd imagine he was feeling very scared because he followed and worshipped God, the one true God. So what did he do? The same thing he's always done. He went home, opened the windows of his house into the city for everybody to see, and he started praying and worshiping God. And so what happened? Well, the officials who were out to get them were like, haha, I see, you're praying to God, Daniel. That means you gotta die, bro. That means we gotta send you to the lion's den. So they said to King Darius, your boy Daniel, I'm sorry to say, but he broke the law, and the law says if he breaks the law, we gotta send him to the lion's den. Now King Darius loved Daniel, and he was like, oh my days, what did I do? And he tried so hard to get Daniel out of this predicament, but he couldn't. So what did he do? He sent his favorite official, his boy, his Daniel, to the lion's den. And I want to read you something that King Darius said, which is really, really cool. King Darius said this to Daniel as he was about to throw him into the lion's den. You have been faithful to your God, and I pray that he will rescue you. And that's exactly what God did. You see, we read later on in Daniel chapter 6 that God actually shut the mouth of the lions and protected Daniel from being harmed. The next day, the king called out to Daniel, Daniel, are you still alive? Did your God protect you? And Daniel said, yes, my Lord, my God has sealed the mouth of these lions. And so King Darius celebrated. And he even said this at the end of the chapter. Let's read again. This is in verse 25. How incredible is this? Because of Daniel's faithfulness, King Darius said this after Daniel was saved by God from the lion's den. I command everyone in my kingdom to worship and honor the God of Daniel. He is the living God, the one who lives forever. His power and his kingdom will never end. He rescues people and sets them free by working great miracles. Daniel's God has rescued him from the power of the lions. That's incredible. Daniel's faithfulness and obedience towards God in the midst of persecution and embarrassment and the threat of death actually transformed the king's heart. It transformed the heart of the kingdom. Now everyone would know how good and how mighty God is because of Daniel's obedience and God's faithfulness. How crazy is that? You see, what I didn't tell you at the end of my story was when I told this friend of a friend that I was Christian, I was actually able to pray for them because they were going through some things and they wanted to know that Jesus loved them. They needed to know that Jesus loved them. If I hadn't told that friend that I was Christian, I would have never been able to pray for them. And that's God's faithfulness that comes through. That's God's blessing that comes through when we obey. Now, we might not be facing death threats like Daniel. Maybe we are. There's a lot of people in the world that are facing persecution and the threat of death just because they proclaim the name of Jesus. But maybe we're just facing embarrassment. Maybe we're facing a few unsanctioned rumors. Maybe it might mean we'll lose a few friends. Maybe it might mean that we'll stop hanging out with that boy or that girl. Maybe we might face some difficulties at home. There's a lot of things that we will face when we proclaim that we follow God, that we follow Jesus. But can I encourage you today? Can you stand firm in your faith? Can you open the windows of your house, the windows of your soul, the windows of your heart and your mind, and let people know that you follow God? Because just like Daniel, God is faithful to bless us. God is faithful to protect us. And crazy, incredible things will come from our obedience and God's faithfulness. Imagine a world where all of Jesus' followers, all of God's people, declared in every day, declared wherever they are, that they are a follower of Jesus. How many people will be prayed for? How many souls will learn about the name of Jesus? How many families will be restored? How many friendships will be rebuilt? Why don't you start today? Why don't you start right now? Tell the world. Tell your friends. Tell them that you love Jesus and obey whatever God is calling you to do. Say yes to God. And who knows, some incredible things might happen. God bless everyone. I hope you guys have a great week and I'll catch you guys again next time.
Thanks so much, Peter, for an awesome word. I'm not gonna lie, I love listening to Peter. It's such a blessing. I'm so glad that we get to hear him, and even though he's here because you're here, but like that we still get to listen to Peter. And I love the story of Daniel the lion's den. Like you cannot pray to any other God except for me during this time. And what does Daniel do? As he always has done, prays 3 times a day. I love the story of Daniel the lion's den. It is so amazing.
Yeah, and just as Peter said, sometimes it can be really hard to follow God and stand out for your faith when you're feeling really uncomfortable, like he was at that party. I think for me, in my experiences, I often find it really hard when I'm on social media because there's so many opinions and thoughts in the world. And I need to remember to follow God and to be proud of my faith in Jesus as well.
100% proud of your faith, no matter where, no matter where. Social media is a fantastic example, I think, for us to apply into our lives because it's the modern day world. It's where we all live on. Like we have our own platform. Like chuck that memory verse in the bio, even if you don't know it. No, learn it and then chuck it in the bio. Wow, what a great episode. Hey, let us know, what are you doing to be proud of your faith? Maybe being proud of your faith is saying your favorite thing that you've learned from the week so far in the comment section. Amazing. Hey, and if you cannot do that, don't worry. You go to parent, teacher, leader, adult, someone that can comment for you. And all you've got to do is this.
Yes, Noah.
Could you please make a comment for me?
Yeah, I can.
Bang! Just like that. As I always do, as we always do, as Daniel always did, we can just be like Daniel and learn from him. Wow. 6 weeks
We're
down.
learning from so many people.
We are learning from so many people.
And we've still got more to learn.
And we also learned that Noah can spell.
Well, I think we learned that Noah has good vision. Really? I don't know how much spelling skill is required for the word clown. But you take that one, buddy.
How did you go with spelling fruit? Anyway, on that note, we'll end it there. Don't want to cause you a little bit of embarrassment or fight the word spelling. So I'm Noah.
I'm Sienna.
And I'll see you next time on Link Show Youth. Let's go!